I'm Jean Gilbert, a partner with RAFA's Managed Accounting Services, and I want to talk to you today about some common single audit findings. One of the most common findings is allowable costs. And it's not just understanding what is allowed, you also need to have the internal controls that support that allowable cost for reasonableness. Is it within the budget? Is it how you described your program? Glenn, you were going to talk about how software can help you with internal controls and also help to track the federal grants process for your organization.
Very good point, Gene. I'm Glenn Anstead. I'm a partner in the technology practice here at RAFA. One of the things you really have to be careful of when you're dealing with the uniform guidance, especially for the nonprofits, is your system working for you, or are you working outside the system? So the more you're working outside the system, the more you're working in Excel, the more you're not taking advantages of the capabilities that you're going to need to be compliant. The market space for the nonprofits with these federally funded grants and awards is becoming super competitive. The landscape has changed over the past 5 or 10 years. The government is looking for a better return on the monies that they're spending and they're granting and awarding, and they're looking for the low-cost bidder in many cases. You need a system that will do the accounting for you and the compliance, being able to track your direct, your indirect, your unallowable costs, and detailed timekeeping. There's a lot of requirements in the uniform guidance that you need to be aware of.
What I think is important for organizations to know is we have been asked time and time again to assist organizations with preparing their policies and procedures that are compliant with 2 CFR 200. Well, it's one thing to prepare those, but it's another thing to put them into action. And so we'll prepare these policies and procedures for you, but one of the things that will happen is you're going to get audit findings if you don't follow these policies and procedures. And so, for example, the procurement policies.
You need a system that will be able to handle that procurement, that workflow, and be able to adapt to those requirements instead of having your organization doing it all manually and then potentially run afoul of those requirements and be subject to penalties for noncompliance.
Anyway, we're pretty excited about presenting to you, and I'm looking forward to meeting you all, and please come on by.
Look forward to seeing you soon.